More new fragrances. The month of Jan is just giving and giving and giving, and we love it like that, right? So the first one from the house of Carolina Herrera, from their ever popular 212 line. This one is 212 VIP Black Cab, right? So top notes here are pineapple, cardamom, and then the mid you've got lavender, absinthe, accord, caramel, vetiver, and patchouli, right? So whenever I hear pineapple, my mind just always takes me to that Aventus DNA, that smoky pineapple. But this time there's a bit of a pineapple here, cardamom, there's a bit of a caramel, vetiver, patchouli, so something a bit different, right? So yeah, that's 212 VIP Black Cap by Carolina Herrera, right? The next one from the house of Gucci, Lignum Idealis, from the Alchemist Garden line of fragrances. Top notes here are cypress, juniper, and black pepper. And then the mid, you've got frankincense, dreamwood, sequoia, and then the base, cedarwood, sandalwood, vetiver. So the base of woods, and then top, juniper, cypress, black pepper, spicy, and then frankincense, punch there, dreamwood, and sequoia. Something nice, definitely. The note breakdown gives me high-end niche kind of vibe. I think that's what they're going for here. Yeah, so that's Lignum Idealis by Gucci from their Alchemist Garden line of fragrances, right? And the next one here from a niche fragrance house, from the house of Roja Parfums, Espresso Aoud, right? Espresso and Oud, essentially. Top notes here: cinnamon, saffron. The mid, you've got roasted coffee beans, pistachio, caramelized nuts, coconut, milk, tonka bean, vanilla. And man, all of that just makes me so hungry, right? Yeah, so lots of goodness in the mid there. And then the base, you've got patchouli, moss, cypriol, cedar, sandalwood, leather, birch, benzoin, cashmere, and musk, right? So yeah, very interesting type of fragrance, very dense, very, yeah, with a whole lot of sweetness, gourmandy vibe going on in the mid there, with the roasted coffee, pistachio, caramelized nuts, coconut milk, tonka bean, vanilla, all sorts of sweetness and niceness in there. Very gourmandy type of fragrance this would be, right? And then the next one from the house of Valentino, from their ever popular Uomo line, Valentino Uomo, born in Roma line. This one is born in Roma, purple melancholia, right? So the whole name is Valentino Uomo, born in Roma, purple melancholia, right? Yeah, so top notes here: cardamom. The mid note is coconut and lavender, and then the base amberwood. Nice and simple, straight to the point. I think the note of coconut lavender blend is what this fragrance is all about, right? Moving on to the next one, from one of the tried and tested legendary male fragrances from Dolce&Gabbana, the one Homme. Parfum is finally here, right? We've got the original EDT, we've got the EDP that was around for a long time to sort of make the EDT better. Now we finally have the Parfum, and I think probably the elixir should be next, right? So yeah, top notes here: orange, nutmeg, and black pepper. And then the mid, you've got labdanum, patchouli, and cleric sage. And then the base, you've got amber, tobacco, vetiver, right? So one of the original quintessential tobacco type of fragrances, right? Popularly referred to as a date night scent, right? But this is like an everyday beautiful fragrance to wear. That's it, right? And the next one from a Middle Eastern fragrance house, from the house of Afnan, from their ever popular 9 p.m. line, which they are just adding on every month. If it's not one, it's two fragrances they're adding to this 9 p.m. line. Afnan 9 p.m. Night Out is the fragrance. Top notes here are dragon fruit, bergamot, cognac, lavender, apple. And then the mid, you've got cardamom, mahonial, suede, toffee, cedar, and then the base, you've got tonka bean, akigali wood, ambroxan, ambrofix, and patchouli, right? So yeah, a whole lot of things going on here: a bit of sweetness, a boozy, you know, smoothness with the tonka bean, amberfix for that, I think that blue type of feel to it. So yeah, lots going on there, very interesting. I love the presentation. The presentation is a bit different to the other presentations from the 9 p.m. line. Love it, looking forward to putting my nose on it, right? And the next one from another popular line as well, from the house of Prada, Luna Rossa Carbon EDP, right? So the Luna Rossa line, very popular by Prada. Yeah, so simple note breakdown, top of lavender, and then licorice accord in the mid, and then cypress in the base. Simple, straight to the point, right? The next one from Van Cleef and Arpels, right? So Fleur de Nuit, Fleur de Nuit, Van Cleef and Arpels, pink pepper, petitgrain at the top, and then you've got tuberose, salty notes in the mid, and then the base you've got vanilla and musk, right? So this is a spicy vanilla musky type of fragrance, right? That's all I can describe it as here. I really don't know what something like this would smell like with tuberose and salty notes in the mid, but yeah, interesting, right? Another one from a Middle Eastern house that's just pushing out and just really exhausting this line of fragrance. Another Hawas, people. We've got another Hawas. This one is Hawas London. Rasasi Hawas. London for men. Top notes are pink pepper, pear, saffron, rose, white florals in the mid, and then woods, vanilla, amber, and musk. I think this is a spicy floral type of fragrance that there. I think this is the vibe, right? This is yeah, even the bottle looks very florally leaning, you know. So yeah, very excited. I love my Hawases. I've got like 3, and I probably plan to have all of them from the Hawas line by end of this year. That's one of my targets, right? And then the next one from the house is Giorgio Armani, Cuir New Murano edition, right? Cuir New Murano edition from Giorgio Armani. So this one is a coffee cardamom at the top, leather damask rose in the mid, and then you've got amber, tonka bean, and lepidum in the base, right? So I think this is a coffee leathery type of fragrance, and yeah, very dense, very powerful, punchy type of fragrance. I think they're trying to go here. Giorgio Armani Cuir New Murano edition, right? The next one from the house of Lattafa, I think this is another flanker of another one of their fragrances. This is Angham's second song, right? Angham's second song by the house of Lattafa, right? And top notes here: bergamot, pear blossom, cherry. The mid you've got orange blossom, peony, praline, coconut, rose lume, vanilla, and broxen tonka, right? So this is sweet gourmandy, in your face type of vibe here, right? With the pear blossom, cherry, freshness of the bergamot, and then the mid with coconut, praline, orange blossom, peony, then the base of vanilla, all sorts of sweetness right here, right? Sweet, 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 and that's the vibe, right? And then the last one on this list, from the house of Laurent, from their Polo 67. This one is Polo 67 EDP Extreme, right? So top notes here are bergamot and lemon, freshness up top. And then the heart, you've got pineapple accord, clary sage, bourbon, geranium, and solar accord. And then the base, you've got Virginia cedar, leather accord, and vetiver, right? So yeah, that's the list. It's looking good. The one from D&G, the 1 per Homme Parfum, catches my eye on this list. The 9 p.m. night out, definitely. And then the next one, the Valentino Uomo, of course, right? So it's a great line of fragrances. I think from this list, those are the ones that pop out at me and get me a little bit excited. And of course, with the Hawas London is also one to check out as well. So I think that's my list of the ones that I would be very interested in bringing to my collection, right? Finances permitting or plans permitting, things happen, right? You start the year off with a plan and then things just go in the different directions, yeah? So yeah, with that said, please like, subscribe, leave a comment down below, tell me which one you like, and yeah, till next time, peace.